Indiana.
Columbus.
Mhm.
Okay. Nice. Good to know that. Is it snowing there in Columbus?
Not yet, but it is very cold.
Very cold.
Mhm.
Define very cold to me.
Indiana.
Columbus. Okay.
Um, chilly, windy,
Okay. Chilly and windy. So what's the temperature out there?
like 50s, 60s, 40s,
Oh,
30s.
I see. I see. Oh, that's cold. That's
Yeah.
that's cold for me who is based out of Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Arizona and it's hot. If I don't turn my fan on, I feel hot.
Oh, right. It's like
Still.
hot.
Okay. So today let's start now our class. We'll not wait anymore. I think we are 5 minutes into it now. So why don't we start with Navkar Mantra, Namokar Mantra? Uh, who would like to go forward? Ashka and Vivan, you want to take the lead today for Namokar Mantra?
Can I?
Um, sure.
Go ahead, beta.
Me?
Namo Rihantanam, Namo
Namo
Siddhanam, Namo Aidiyanam, Namo Vazayanam, Namo Isopanchanamukat,
Namaskaru Savapavapanashana Mangalam
Paramahuri Mangalam.
Jai Jinendra to everyone. So today we are going to cover a very interesting topic. By the way, Ashka and Vivan, did you try the Rangoli and the food colors that we covered last time?
Yes, we did.
You did. How did you find that?
It was really fun to do it.
Okay, what did you enjoy most?
Um, Making the colors actually.
Did you do that trick from chemistry of putting the soda and then the lemon juice and that
Yes,
color?
yes. We made all the different colors with
Oh,
it.
you did. Oh, nice. Did it work?
Yes, it actually did. It was really exciting.
Oh, very nice. I'm so happy that you tried it. Very nice. I'll let the guys know that you found it very interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great, great, great. So that's good to know. And we have Vikyat with us who is joining us today. So I was just letting him know as you were joining on how to basically the assignments from the past classes, right? So he can watch those videos and maybe before Diwali, who knows, he will be able to make some food color and rangoli colors using those videos. Is it's a very scientific and very interesting process, right? Right, Ashka? Nice.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So let's go forward with the classwork today. We are going to cover the topic of Tirthankar today. Okay. Before I start, I'd like to know from you guys, have you ever heard of the word Tirthankar?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Okay. How about you, Vikyat? Have you heard of the word Tirthankar?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've heard of it.
Okay. Where have you heard of the word?
Like my mummy like told me several times.
Okay.
चाबी सी थंकर के बारे में.
अच्छा. So वो तीर्थंकर की स्टोरीज बताती हैं आपको?
Like all the 24 of them. Although I
Oh,
never.
perfect. Then you know it already. 24
Although
of
the thing is that I don't. There's so many I can't really remember.
Oh yeah, that's where your memory will come handy, right? You will have to memorize the names, and there are tricks of memorizing the names. We'll cover that. There is a poetic trick, which is what I learned. I think I was about your age. That's when I challenged myself. I was not knowing the names of Tirthankar, so I challenged myself. I went to my dadi, and my dadi gave me that trick of how to remember all the 24 names in a poetic form. And that's what always comes to my rescue whenever somebody asks me, the name of the 16th Tirthankar. And I recite that quickly and I say, oh, that's Shantinath Bhagwan, and so on and so forth. Okay, so we'll cover that today. And yes, we as a Jain should remember these are like least common denominators that we all have to remember, right? As a kid or as a grown up. Like now, Nabokar mantra, that's our main mantra, Maha mantra. We all have to remember this and recite it every day as possible. And then, of course, we have to remember, apart from so many other things, other practices, we have to remember the name of the 24 Bhagwan, 24 Tirthankars. है ना? अभी तीर्थंकर is a Tirthankars are our Bhagwan. है ना? Tirthankar are common human beings who, with their penance and hard work and their tap and tyag, actually attained Kevalya Gyan. And when they got the Kevalya Gyan, they got the ultimate supreme knowledge. That's what Kevalya Gyan is. Once a being gets Kevalya Gyan, they are bound to salvation, to moksha, right? So these 24 Bhagwan actually got Kevalya Gyan, and there are some other qualities, because there are there are beings, supreme beings, who have got Kevalya Gyan, but they are not Tirthankar. Okay, because number of Tirthankar is fixed. It's 24 for a particular time cycle. However, there are other beings who can get moksha, who have basically got Kevalya Gyan, but they never got to the state of Tirthankar. So being a Tirthankar is a rarest of rare opportunity for a soul.
Excuse me?
Yes, beta.
So what's the difference between Tirthankar and
Kevali Bhagwan?
And like moksha होने के बाद?
Okay, got it. Yes. So मोक्ष होने के बाद होता है सिद्ध, है ना? तो देखो क्या होता है, तीर्थंकर भगवान are revered souls who have got Kevalya Gyan, and they are hitopdeshi as well. So once after they have got Kevalya Gyan, there happens a Samosharan, and in that Samosharan they establish a tirth. They establish the agam, the canons, and they preach those canons around to laymen and laywomen like us. Okay, so that's what Tirthankar Bhagwan or Arihant do. Now, when Tirthankar Bhagwan, their age is over, gets over, okay, that is when they die, that point their soul rises up to the Siddhavastha. They get to moksha, right? So the difference, if you ask me, the Tirthankar of today are the Siddh of tomorrow. Okay, so anybody who has become Tirthankar is bound to become a Siddh. If you ask me, where is Mahavir Bhagwan's soul today? Is Mahavir Bhagwan's soul a Arhyant today, or they are a Siddh? I would say they are a Siddh today, because their soul now is in Siddhashila, in moksha, right? And same way, but then there are other, as I was telling you, there are other Kevali Bhagwans who never got to the state of Tirthankar, right? Because number of Tirthankar is 24, but the number of Kevali Bhagwan is numerate, it's countable. And there have been many Kevali Bhagwans. All of them also, they die, they become Siddh. Make sense? Make sense? So let me do one thing. I have something. Yeah. Can you see my screen?
So let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see your screen.
Oh, perfect. So I will. This is out of course. It's not part of our curriculum, but I was doing this at the temple today. So I'll use this picture. Okay. So think of it this way. This red parabola kind of structure, let's say that represents all the bonded souls, all the sansari jeevs. Okay, who are either born as a human being or a Nigodya jeev or a dev or a plant or a animal or whatever. The number of such bonded souls is infinite. Okay, out of those infinite souls, only a limited number gets to the chance of being born as humans in Manushya Gati. Their number is innumerates or uncountable. Okay, they are lesser than infinite, right? You would know this from math, right? So innumerate or uncountable number is lesser than infinite. है ना?
Numerable numbers, like less than countable.
Yes, and then you have the third category. So out of those humans, only a very few, which is numerate number, get an opportunity of rising up to become a Kevli Bhagwan. Okay, or the other name for Kevli Bhagwan is Jin. Jin is the root word for Jain also. Hai na? So those are Kevlis, right? Now, out of all the Kevlis, numerate Kevlis, only 24 have the Tirthankar Nam Karm that gives them enough punya to become one of the 24 Tirthankars in one time cycle. Okay, so every time cycle there are 24 Tirthankars and so on and so forth. Big topic for another day, but that's what it is. Right now, out of these, this you see these Kevli, all the Kevlis, which includes the Samanya Kevli, the Norman Kevli, plus the Tirthankar, all of them rise up when they die, they all become Siddh. Okay, they all become Siddh. If you can see, follow my picture, right? So when these Kevli, all of them, their age gets over, all of them get rises to become a Siddh. So when we say Namo Arihantanam, we are actually bowing down to the 24. Mm-hmm. When we say Namo Siddhanam, then we are bowing down to the Siddha Bhagwan, who have given up all their karma and now their soul is completely free. It's mukt. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll leave it at that because we have to cover the story also. Let me get to that. There are some special occasions, special auspicious events that happens in the life of a Tirthankar. Those events do not happen in life of every Kevli Bhagwan. And this story that we are going to cover, or this video that we are going to cover, is going to talk about that. So we are going to understand Tirthankar from that perspective, the perspective of those auspicious events that are called as Kalyanaks. What are they called?
Kalyanaks.
Kalyanak. And in every Tirthankar's life, there are 5 Kalyanaks. How many Kalyanaks?
5.
5. And that's what we will cover. Okay? So let's go through this video.
Jain, everybody. I'm sure you go to the Jain temple a lot with your parents. What kind of Bhagwans do you worship there? What kind of Bhagwans do you pray to there? I know near my temple, we worship Mahavir Bhagwan, Pathshala Bhagwan, and Chanda Prabhu Bhagwan. What Bhagwan idols do you have at your temple? Did you know a lot of the idols at your temple are of Tirthankars?
Okay, there was a question here. Can you tell me what Bhagwan idols are there at your temple? Vikhyat, the temple in Atlanta.
They're like all the Bhagwans, like there are 3 Bhagwans in the temple.
Uh-huh. Which, do you remember the name of those Bhagwans?
No, that, like, I forgot.
Okay. Okay. How about you, Vivan or Ashka? Do you remember?
Yeah, Mahavir Bhagwan.
Mahavir Bhagwan.
And
Okay.
Adinath.
Okay. So you have the first and the 24th. Okay. Adinath Bhagwan is the first Tirthankar of this cycle, and Mahavir Bhagwan is the 24th or the last Tirthankar of this cycle. Usually in temples, they always established Adinath Bhagwan and Mahavir Bhagwan, right? But then there are dedicated temples where we call them Mool Nayaks, right? So Mool Nayak means the main idol of, every temple has one main idol, and then there are other 24 Bhagwan's idols also in every temple. The idol of the main Bhagwan or the main big Murti in Bhagwan in a temple is considered as a Mool Nayak. What is it called?
Mool Nayak?
Mool Nayak. Mool Nayak. Nayak. Nayak means
Nayat.
Mool Nayak.
Ka.
Mool Nayat.
Ka. Yes. Ka is in K. Okay. So Mool Nayak is that. Okay. So next time when you go to your temple, Vikhyat, I'm going to ask you next class. Okay. You have to come back and tell me who is the Mool Nayak in your temple. Which Tirthankar is the Mool Nayak Pratima in your temple. Make sense? Vikhyat?
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay. Okay. So let's keep going with the story.
Well, what is a Tirthankar? What is so special about them that we worship them? Tirthankars are those who have 5 special celebrations in their life. Also, They are those who give us information about religion. They teach us good things and give us information on how we can live a Jain way of life. Do you like celebrations such as Diwali, Holi, Mahavir Jayanti? We all celebrate these festivals because of a special reason. The same way, there are 5 celebrations in the life of a Tirthankar. Those celebrations are called Kalyanaks. What are those celebrations?
What are those celebrations called? The 5 Kalyanak. Okay, Kalyanak. है ना? Kalyanak means auspicious. Kalyan means auspicious. So these are the 5 auspicious celebrations. Okay.
Okay.
So
they are called Kalyanaks. The first Kalyanak is Garb Kalyanak.
This is when the Bhagwan soul comes from heaven and enters the mother's womb.
Okay, so first Kalyanak is when the Bhagwan, the baby Bhagwan is concepted and they arrive in their soul, arrive in the womb of the mom. Right? That's called as Garbh Kalyanak. Garbh means, Garbh is the womb, right? So the Kalyanak, when the Bhagwan soul is concepted, they basically get in mama's tummy. That's Garbh Kalyanak. First one, okay? It's not Janma Kalyanak, it is Garbh Kalyanak, okay? That's when the soul arrives. So you can understand, right? Even the baby, when it's not born, it still yet have a soul, right? So for the 9 months, a baby is in mama's tummy, that baby also still have soul. Hai na? That's
1 second, my parents are my dad is calling me.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, so let's keep going.
The next one is Janam Kalyanak. This is when Bhagwan is born. The third is Tap Kalyanak. This is when Bhagwan leaves off.
So what is the second Kalyanak? Janma Kalyanak.
Janma Kalyanak.
You know what is Janma, right? Birth.
It's like birth.
That day is Bhagwan's birthday, when he is born officially. That's Janma Kalyanak. Okay, that's the celebration that happens that time. It's a big description in our scriptures, like Indra arrive and he takes the baby off to the Sumeru Parvat, and they do a Kalyanak, a sort of a auspicious bath of the baby with 1008 kalash and so forth. Right. So there are big stories around it. That's Janma Kalyanak. Then third Kalyanak is Tap Kalyanak. Like Tap Kalyanak, yes. Tap means penance, right? This is the Kalyanak when Bhagwan leaves his worldly pleasures, like he gives up his his home, his possessions, his material gains. Usually all Tirthankars are born in a king's family, right? So they give up their kingly life and their princely life, and they basically become a Digambar Muni. That's
basically they become like a Maharaji?
Yes, they become a monk, a Digambar monk. Exactly, Vikhyat. Hai na? So that's Tap Kalyanak, or sometimes they call it as Diksha Kalyanak. Hai na? But it's same meaning, Tap Kalyanak. Okay, so that's the third Kalyanak. Remember, these are the questions in Kahoot as well. Okay, so that's Tap Kalyanak. Now let's keep going.
All his wealth from his kingdom and becomes a monk. The fourth one is Gyan Kalyanak. This is when Bhagwan reaches infinite knowledge about the universe. The last one. Okay, so the fourth one, which is very important, is it's called as Gyan Kalyanak. Okay, now Gyan Kalyanak is when Bhagwan gets the Kevalya Gyan. That's when, after a long period of penance, and hard life, of tap and Sayyam, Bhagwan ultimately with his meditation gets the infinite knowledge, the Kevalya Gyan. Hai na? So that's when the celebration that happens at that time is called as Gyan Kalyanak. Okay, very important, because before Gyan Kalyanak, that form, the body is actually a body of a monk. They are not yet Bhagwan. They are just like monk. They are, of course, one has to be respectful to them.
because they are yet a acharya or a muni or an upadhyay. But after Gyan Kalyanak, they become Arihant Bhagwan. They become Arihant Bhagwan. है ना? जैसे कि yes, तप कल्याणक से पहले तो they are only a prince, right? They are just like normal prince, okay, living a life of worldly pleasures and whatnot. A layman, a shravak, basically. After tap kalyanak, they become a monk, a digambar sadhu, a maharaji, है ना? And then after Gyan Kalyanak, they become Arihant Bhagwan or a Kevli Bhagwan. Make sense?
Yeah.
Make
But
sense?
why is like such a specific Bhagwan? Like,
क्या हो गया बेटा?
it's like very specific.
It's very specific in terms of their life process. Like when you are in a school, you are considered a student, correct? Then one day you will complete your education, professional, whatever, and you will take up job, and then you will become, you will get into a worldly life. You may marry, you will have kids and everything. Then you are a parent, right? And then later one day your kids will have kids. Then you will be a grandparent, right? So in your life you have you're the same person, Vikhyat, but in different times of your life you have different roles and responsibilities. You have different phases, है ना? Same way Bhagwan ki life may be, with these events there is a change in their status and their spiritual process. So that's what we are talking about here. So once the Gyan Kalyanak is over, they are now Arihant. They have received the Keval Gyan. They have the Keval Gyan now. It has, revealed itself. It has happened itself with their efforts. So now they will be considered as Arihant Bhagwan. Okay. So then what happens next? Now we have to talk about the fifth Kalyanak. So what is the fifth Kalyanak? Can you give me a name? Perfect. You are bright, Avikhyat. Yes, it is Moksh Kalyanak. है ना? Moksh Kalyanak. Moksh Kalyanak is when Bhagwan ultimately gets rid of all his karma and then attain moksha or salvation. Right? That is when Arihant Bhagwan turns into a Siddha Bhagwan. Make sense? Okay? So let's continue.
Is Moksh Kalyanak. This is when all the good and bad karmas are gone and Bhagwan's soul leaves the body and becomes a pure Siddh. These 5 Kalyanaks are sometimes celebrated by angels from heaven. Okay, so what is so special about the Tirthankar's life that they have these huge and auspicious celebrations? Come on, let's think about it. A long time ago, a Tirthankar did a really good, ethical, and auspicious things. In other words, Bhagwan has decided that he should do good for all living beings. He wants all life to be happy. If we have these thoughts as well, and not just for our friends and family, but for every living being in the universe, we would never have any bad thoughts about anyone, and we would be able to live life like a Tirthankar. We would have a lot less karmas and we'd live a better life. Okay, so we have 24.
So this is very interesting. Okay, they covered it very well, but in my other class, I'm covering it in detail. So I'll give you a small, spiel on that. What did they talk about, right? How does one become a Tirthankar? Why do they have these 5 celebrations and everything?
And why are they so special?
Yes, why are they so special? Because in their past lives, the soul of Bhagwan, in whatever form they were born in, either as an animal or as a human being or a Dev, they exhibited this one special characteristics. There are actually 16 special contemplations or bhavnas that they exhibited. But the one very important one is that once they got the Samyak Darshan in that life, they also not just thought about their own upliftment to moksha, but they started thinking, they empathize with all the souls. And they thought, I should make such efforts that one day everyone should go to moksha. What should I do? I should become a nimit. I should become a medium, a mode for the moksha of every living soul in this world. That is, for all the infinite number of souls that are around me, I should do something such that, they should all become Tirthankar. They should all become Siddha Bhagwan. And with that kind of bhavna, which is called as Darshan Vishuddhi. What is it called? Darshan Vishuddhi. Vishuddhi. Okay. With that bhavna, when they had that kind of bhavna from their man, vachan, and kai, that is from their thoughts, their deed, their words, and their action, when that happened, they got Tirthankar Namkar. So that soul was then, from that point forward, it was bound to become a Tirthankar in one of their next lives, very, very next life, or one after that. Okay. So that is what makes. So if you ask me, can Vikhyat become a Tirthankar? My answer would be yes. The soul of Vikhyat, one day, if Vikhyat get to Darshan Vishuddhi in this life or the next life, or maybe a few lives after, then potentially every soul has the potential to become a Tirthankar Bhagwan, provided they make the right choices and they make right efforts. So yes, Ashka can become a Tirthankar. The soul of Ashka can become a Tirthankar. The soul of Vivan can become a Tirthankar.
So anyone can become a Tirthankar.
Anyone, even the small tree the soul of the small tree outside your house has the potential of becoming a Tirthankar.
Wait, there is a small tree though.
Yes, there is a soul in the tree. There is soul everywhere. Trees have life. Yeah.
How did you guess?
It's not a guess. It's proven scientifically now. Trees are living beings, aren't they?
Yeah, I know that. But how did you guess there's one outside my house?
Oh, that I don't know. I just made a wild guess. Or maybe I have the man paryaya gyan. I have that, power of knowing. But anyways, or I have access to the camera outside your home. How about that?
But I don't have.
I'm just joking. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so now we are talking about the 24 Tirthankar Bhagwan. Okay?
Or total Tirthankars in the life. Okay, so we have 24 total Tirthankars in this era. The first Tirthankar was Adinath Bhagwan, and the last Tirthankar was Mahavir Bhagwan. And we have a new group of 24 Tirthankars after regular intervals. We should have all the 24 Tirthankars' names memorized. By saying their name, our mind can become tranquil. We have a good prayer to remember it.
So that's the small poem I was talking about, right?
Oh, I didn't really hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, neither could we.
Okay, let me recite it for you. Okay. Rishabha Ajit Sambhava Abhinandan Sumati Padma Soparsh Jin Rai Chandra Prabhu Sheetal Chandra Pushpa Sheetal Shreyas Jin Vasu Pujya Pujit Suranai विमल अनंत धर्म जस उज्वल शांति कुंतु अरमल्ली मनाए मुनि सुव्रत नमि नेमि पार्श्व प्रभु वर्धमान पद पुष्प चढ़ाए. So that's the small poem which covers the name of all the 24 Tirthankars of the current times, from Rishabdev Bhagwan to Vardhaman Mahavir. है ना? So it's very interesting. You have this video, you have this YouTube video in your classroom instructions. You should go to this video. It's at, I think, 3:47, minute 3:47, or maybe 3:20, right? Look for it and try to memorize this small poem. In that will cover all the names of Tirthankars, right from Rishabdev Bhagwan all the way to Mahavir Bhagwan. Or the another name for Mahavir Bhagwan is Vardhaman. Hai na?
Okay.
So those names will occur to you. So that's a challenge exercise for you guys. If you come back next time after learning these names, I would be so happy. Okay? Make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay, so let's continue.
You must have noticed that below at the Tirthankar's idol, there is a little picture or a sign, such as a snake, lion, or a crescent moon. You know what this is? This sign is a symbol for Tirthankar, and it is unique to each Tirthankar. When a Tirthankar is born, all the angels come down to see it. We talked about it, and this is Janam Kalyan. The king of angels, Indra, can see a little symbol on the right foot of the baby.
So remember this. Where is this symbol seen? On the right foot of the baby. है ना? So when the Swadharma Indra comes to give ablution to Bhagwan, to give that auspicious bath to Bhagwan, that's when they observe and they declare that, oh, this soul is this baby is the baby that one day, once they grow up, will become a Tirthankar. So that's the mark, one of the auspicious. There are many other auspicious marks, okay, which also have to come together to identify Tirthankar. One of them is this mark, and that's what. So when you go to temple, how would you recognize? All the idols look same. How would
the thing beneath their feet?
No, so yes, on the pedestal. So we cannot show it on the feet because it would be such a small marker, right? So the practice is that we show those symbols on the pedestal, on the Singhasan, like on the Vedi of the Pratima. Hai na? So let's see, they were showing it a few. Yeah. You see this? You would notice is there, right? So Mahavir Bhagwan has the lion as the symbol, Chanda Prabhu Bhagwan as the Chand, and Parshnath Bhagwan has a big Sheshnag snake, and Rishabdev Bhagwan as a bull, and so forth. Okay, so that's the symbol. Now let's continue.
That's the Janam Kalyan. The king of angels, Indra, can see a little symbol on the right foot of the baby. Whatever the side is, that is the side of the Tirthankar. This is how we're able to differentiate the Tirthankars. This is how Mahavir Bhagwan has a lion symbol, and Adinath Bhagwan has a bull symbol. That's pretty cool, right? Okay, well, in the next video, we will talk about the 5 Kalyanics of the Tirthankars. It will feel like you were time traveling back to when that actually happened. You will come with us on that journey, right? I hope you enjoyed this. Jai Janindra.
Hey, good video, right? You got to learn something from it about Tirthankar Bhagwan. I did cover the topic of Darshan Vishuddhi just for as a teaser, okay? It's not part of the coursework, but if you know it, that would be awesome. That's like knowing smart, knowing smart things. Okay, so let me see what other video we have here. I don't want you to miss anything. Okay, so I think that is the only video in this Tirthankar coursework. So let me do this. Let me take you to the, how about, do you want to do a small word wall first? We can do word wall first and then we can do Kahoot. But for Kahoot, you will have to get your phones.
Okay.
Or you can do it on your laptops also.
Okay, sure.
Okay. You know how to play Kahoot, right? I'm sure you do.
Yeah, we know how to play Kahoot, but I've never done word wall.
Okay, so let's do word wall. You don't have to do word wall. I will just, you can do it later in your assignment, but I'll just show you what it is. Okay. I may have already done it, so I don't, yeah. So let's start. So this is about Tirthankar's Kalyanak, and we have to just number them right. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So you see the names of the 5 Kalyanaks here, and we have to just arrange them right. So who's going to give me, what's the name of the first Kalyanak?
Janam.
Okay. Vikhyat, what is the first Kalyanak? What happens in the first Kalyanak?
Jan Kalyanak.
Is it Jan Kalyanak or Garb Kalyanak?
Kalyanak.
Garb Kalyanak, when the baby arrives in the womb, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, birthdays happen later. First, the baby has to be concepted. They have to be born, arrive as their soul has to arrive, in Mama's womb, right? So that's Garb Kalyanak. Next Kalyanak. What is the next Kalyanak after Garb?
Then it is Janam.
Perfect. That's when you have Janam.
So,
And what happens next?
After Jan Kalyanak,
Yes.
it's Tap Kalyanak.
Yes. When the prince becomes a monk, when prince becomes a sadhu, a Maharaji. Hai na?
And then
Diksha.
it's Gyan Kalyanak.
yeah,
Then it's Gyan Kalyanak, okay, and what? And then
Moksha.
Moksha. Okay, perfect. So you have got the right answers. Okay, so always remember, Garb Kalyanak happens before Janma Kalyanak. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay, so we have completed this. Let's see what's next. There's one more wall, so we'll do that. Let's see. Tirthankar Kalyan. Oh yeah, this one is matching. This is interesting one. This is harder one for you, so I'll help you on this. Okay. I know you don't know all this, but if you know some of them, do let me know. So here we are covering the chin or the auspicious signs of Bhagwanji's, of Tirthankar Bhagwan. Okay. The sign that appears on the right foot of Tirthankar Bhagwan. Hai na? So the symbol of Adinath Bhagwan. Do you know what is symbol of Adinath Bhagwan?
The symbol of Adinath Bhagwan is elephant.
The bull.
No. The bull. It is the bull. Where is the bull? Let's pick up the bull and place it here. Okay. What is the symbol of Ajitnath Bhagwan? Somebody had said that, given that name just a minute. Elephant. Yes. That's elephant. Ajitnath Bhagwan, elephant. What's the symbol of Sambhavnath Bhagwan?
No, it's not that.
Sambhavnath Bhagwan symbol is horse.
Okay.
Horse. Okay. What symbol of Abhinandan Bhagwan?
Abhinandan Bhagwan.
It's a naughty animal.
Monkey. Monkey.
Monkey. Yes. That's Abhinandan Bhagwan symbol. And Sumatinath Bhagwan symbol is a bird. Which bird? This curlew bird. Curlew bird or a chakwa.
Curly bird.
Curlew bird. Okay. Padma Prabhu. What symbol of Padma Prabhu?
Padma Prabhu.
It is a Padma. Okay.
Oh.
What's a Padma?
I will go.
A lotus.
Oh, a lotus.
A lotus is called as Padma. That's synonym of a lotus, a Kamal or a Padma. So that's Padma Prabhu Bhagwan. Okay. Next is Suparshvanath Bhagwan, and his symbol is a swastik. Okay. Okay. Now, Chandra Prabhu Bhagwan. What symbol of Chandra Prabhu Bhagwan?
Is it the crescent moon?
Perfect. Chandra means moon, right? Simple hinting. Okay. What's the symbol of Pushpadant Bhagwan, or sometimes also referred as Suvidhinath Bhagwan? Pushpadant. Pushpadant. The hint is one who has a dant, like teeth, like a flower, like flower petals. Who has teeth like a flower petal? Or many teeth? Which animal here has the teeth?
Crocodile?
Yes, crocodile. So that's Pushpadant. Okay. Pushpadant Bhagwan symbol is crocodile. Okay, next, Sheetalnath Bhagwan. Where do you get Sheetal means calmness, coolness?
Oh, the Irish yielding.
Wish yielding tree.
Oh, wish yielding.
Yeah, so it's a tree, right? It's a Kalpurash. That symbol of Sheetalnath Bhagwan. Under a tree, you get Sheetalta, right? You get calmness. Okay, Shreyansnath's Bhagwan symbol is a rhinoceros. Okay. And Vasupuja Bhagwan symbol is buffalo. Buffalo, yes. Okay. So that covers the first 12 Tirthankars. I think that's it. Okay. So that was the word wall that we had to do. And you will have find it in your coursework also. So you have to finish that assignments. Okay. Now you know how to, I'm sure you would have taken the hints which I have given you. Okay, na? Next, let's do the game. Kahoot. How about now we play Kahoot?
Okay.
Okay. If your machine's ready, you let me know. And this is the pin. You would see it on the screen.
Oh, fine. Right. Join Kahoot. I deleted it. Is it okay if one and I play on the same device?
Sure, beta. I mean, this is just fun activity. It's just about revision, so it's okay. Okay, I see Vikyat the pumpkin and Ashwan, the what? Thomas Jefferson kind of guy or Washington kind of guy? Oh, now it's changing its colors. Okay, good. So let's see. Can I start the game now?
Wait for me.
Okay, I'm starting it. Okay.
Okay.
Tirthankars Kalyanaks. That's the topic. Okay. So the first question is, who are revered as our Tirthankar Bhagwan? Who are revered as our Tirthankar Bhagwan? Who have special celebrations in life? One, whose idol we see in the temple and who have symbols on their idol. Yes, perfect. All the above. Perfect. Good answer. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. Close call. Okay, next question. Here it comes. Okay. How many Kalyanaks are there in Tirthankar ji's life? Okay, what are the answers? Here they come. 10, 6, 5, 7. How many Kalyanaks are there in Tirthankar ji's life? Yes. Right answer is 5. Perfect. Let's keep going. Next question comes here. When Tirthankar ji attains Kevalya Gyan, then what Kalyanak it is called? Kevalya Gyan. Yes, the right answer is Gyan Kalyanak. Very nice. Keep going. Okay. Next question. How many Tirthankar Bhagwans are there in a time period? How many Tirthankar Bhagwans are there? 24, 12, 20, 23. Perfect. Right answer again. Good job. Let's keep going. Okay. Next one. Okay. Who was our first Tirthankar Bhagwan? Name of the first Tirthankar Bhagwan. Okay. Rishabnath, Bahubali, Mahavir Bhagwan or Padma Prabhu? Yeah. What just happened? The first Tirthankar, not the last. First Tirthankar is Rishabnath Bhagwan. Okay, let me ask you a question. Out of these 4 names, which of them is not a Tirthankar Bhagwan? There is one name.
Bahubali?
Bahubali. Yes.
Bahubali. Wait, what?
Bahubali Bhagwan is a Bhagwan. They are a Kevli, but they are not a Tirthankar. Hai na? Bahubali Bhagwan's idol. He was the son of Rishabdev Bhagwan, and he also with his penance attained moksha. But he never got to become a Tirthankar. He didn't have the Tirthankar Naam Karma. ठीक है ना? So other Tirthankar Naam Karma means they got in their past life they got the darshan vishuddhi and other contemplations. Some souls do that and they are able to get the Tirthankar Naam Karma. That's like a karma, a good karma. When you have that good karma on your side, then only you become a Tirthankar. Make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay, let's keep going. Next question. Okay, next question. Let's see. Okay, here it comes. Who was our 24th Tirthankar Bhagwan? The 24th. Yes, now you have the right answer. I think I gave the hint. That's Mahavir Bhagwan, hai na? Okay, next question. Next question. Let's keep going. The identification symbol of Tirthankar is present on which part of their body? Is it on the right hand, on the right foot, left hand, or left foot? Yes, it's on the right foot. Okay.
I totally guessed that. I forgot which one it was.
Yeah, no, it was right foot. Remember, I made you remember that. Indra recognizes it on the right foot. है ना?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's keep going. Okay, next one is, what is the first celebration of Tirthankar Ji is called? First one, remember. First one. Is it Garbh, Janm, Tap or Gyan? Oh, it's Garbh Kalyanak. What just happened, Vikhyat? Come on.
I got mixed up.
Yeah, we did the wall thing also, remember? What did we? That is the mistake you did on the wall thing also, right? Garbh Kalyanak is the first one when the baby arrives in the womb.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, let's keep going. Ninth question. What is the sign symbol of Tirthankar Adinath Bhagwan? Adinath Bhagwan symbol, okay? Is it a lion, a bull, a snake? Oh, what just happened here? What just happened? Oh, wait a minute. I think this is a wrong answer, okay?
Wait,
Yeah,
is it supposed to be bull?
it is supposed to be bull. So I think they did, you did the right thing. It's the bull, okay? It's not snake. Snake is symbol of Parshanath Bhagwan, okay? And then this answer here on this Kahoot paper is wrong. It's not lion. I don't know why they did that, but that could be a mistake. Okay?
Wait, who made this though?
I don't know, beta. Some other team member did that. Hai na? Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay. Okay. What is the sign symbol of Tirthankar Mahavir Bhagwan? Mahavir Bhagwan symbol. That's why I made you do the wall first, okay? Is it a swastika, kalash, chandra, or singh, a lion? Yes. The right answer actually is lion. Okay? Lion. That's the symbol of Mahavir Bhagwan. You forgot Vikhyat, right?
We both, I think all of us did.
Okay, no worries, no worries. Now you'll remember it for life because you made a mistake. It's lion, okay?
Okay.
So that ends our Kahoot. There is no third place person. And we had a few mistakes here and there. So that's okay. But ultimately, it's the duo team of Ashka and Vivan who won it today. But that's okay. I think you guys were almost equal,
Almost.
right?
It was very
Almost
close.
equal.
One
Very
flip
close.
up.
Yeah,
Just one.
just one flip up. Okay. So let's end this Kahoot thingy here. And let's move forward. What do we have in store next? So I'll just wait a sec. Okay. Leave. Okay. So we covered this. We covered this. We covered the Kahoot. There is a niyam for a day. I will let you guys follow that niyam wheel. You know, that's part of your assignment. And I think we are good. I think we are good for today. We covered what we are supposed to cover. I will play this small video for you guys. This is a video about a collage. It's a fun video. So let's watch it together. Jain kids, today we are going to make a paper collage of a Jain mandir. We are making this project with the hope that one day we'll donate enough money to make a real temple. All the materials used for this project are eco-friendly and recyclable. For this project, we'll first make the drawing of Jain Mandir. For that, we have to draw a line of 15 centimeter and divide it into 3 parts, 0.5 centimeter on each side and 6 centimeter in the middle. And then you have to follow the steps shown in the video to make the complete picture of the mandir. Picture of the mandir with measurements is attached in the video to help you with drawing. The next step is to make small bits of yellow, orange, and red color papers and keep them separate. Now, with the help of glue, stick the pieces of paper on the mandir drawing as shown. Kids, do you know that mandir is also called as Jinalay or Shivalay?
We should wake up early in the morning, take bath and wear fresh clothes, and go to temple every day. Take off shoes and socks before entering the temple. Wash your hands and legs and say Nissahi, Nissahi, Nissahi while entering the temple. Chant Namokar mantra and bow down in Gavasan. Apply Gandodak on head and eyes and say Asahi, Asahi, Asahi while coming out of the temple. This collage will look very beautiful when you keep the pieces of paper even. Now we are sticking orange color paper on the mandir drawing. Do not have colored paper, you can make one by coloring white paper and then you can make pieces of it. Do follow the steps as shown in the video and complete the mandir collage. This is how your collage should look after completion.
Okay. Fun exercise, right? Okay. Okay. So with that, I think we are ready to end the session today. Any questions for me, Vikhyat or Ashka or Viman?
No.
Okay. In that case, let's do Namokar mantra one more time and we'll recite Jinwani part. Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo Ayanyanam, Namo Uvajjayanam, Namo Loe Savvasahunam, Aso Panchanamo Yaro, Savva Pavapanashanam, Mangalanam Cha Savvesim, Padmam Mahavai Mangalam. जावाणी के मानते सूझे लोकालोक तेवाणी मस्तक धरूं सदा देहूं धोक. जय जिनेंद्र बच्चों. See you next time.
Jai Jinendra.
Jinendra.
जय जिनेंद्र.
See you.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.